friends? It's me, and it's time for another fantastical adventure. Oh, okay, how do I even begin with this one? There's a story. There's a little story attached to this listing, and there's a lot of pictures with it too. But there is a story. First off, I will say this. I am not 100% certain where this place is. I don't know. Real estate listings usually only kind of give you the street and maybe the city, but I didn't see a city, and all I saw was a street. Now, that being said, the other part of this is, it is a house. It is a house not just for sale, but on auction, which means this house was most likely foreclosed on and being sold as is. No questions asked. That was also part of the listing, actually. It actually said, as is, everything included. That's it. No questions asked. So, some of this stuff I kind of expected. I'll be honest with you. I expected, abandoned things. I expected stuff. But the amount of things that are actually here, and the very strange nature of this whole thing, is the reason why I wanted to do it. Now, most of these we try to go for, we try to go for stuff that is obviously someone either trying to pull a scam, or they're selling something that is obviously broken and trying to make a couple fast bucks, or they think someone would be crazy enough to pay them for it. This is literally being sold by, the parish, county, I don't really know. I would assume county, given the kind of topography of where everything is. But yeah, it's very strange, and that's the main reason I wanted to show this. I don't expect that the person who's selling this is expecting to make $1 million. I don't think they're trying to pull a scam. I'm just fascinated by this, and I really wanted to share it with all of you. So let's go to this first image, which is this. In my files, because I name every folder when I save all these images, I called this a Fallout 4 creator home, because it reminds me of when you just make things like little houses and something like Fallout 4 or Minecraft or something like that. Because it's so random. I mean, just look at it. There's so many things going on with this building. I mean, starting from one end to the other, there's just there's this weird little workshop. I assume that's the main power conduit in that incredibly rusty box. And there's weird sparse grass with all these rocks. Do you mow this? I don't know what you do with grass like this. I live in Louisiana. There's a little garden bed. Seems to be a cobblestone siding. I don't think that's real. I think it's like a panel and some kind of tank from the look of it. And then we have the rest of the house, which is kind of partial siding. But there's also a busted AC unit, some milk crates, it looks like a shovel, and a light fixture. And I think that's a stand-up air conditioner. And then there's just a moped. It's just there. It's not, it could take a lot of restoring. It's not the worst looking moped. And then there's some kind of machine behind it. I don't know what that is. It's some large machine, and there's no door. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. That's not an open door. There's just no door. And that's how we start this. That's where we're going. This is the place. Like I said, this is not one of those get-rich-quick scheme kind of things. This is just fascinating to me. This is just I don't even know how to describe it. So let's just go to the next image, which is this image, which is just through the door. And there's just a bunch of things. Like I said, they said as is, no questions asked. So there are just things, which I guess I expected if this is some kind of house under renovation. But yes, no door. There are the hinges. No door. Door's gone. If it ever had one. It doesn't look like it even had a door frame. And it's part drywall, part paneling. I don't really know what's going on in this. This is a very strange construction. And there's more of that stonework just inside, and I don't... Oh, and it looks like it's just the slab. It looks like it's just on the concrete slab. Let's just go to the next image. This is the kitchen. Yeah. There's so many things just left here. This feels like a house that was just straight up abandoned because of some kind of emergency. You know, like they were just like, oh, we're going to make dinner or something, and then they just left. Or this was like, I wanted to say like a hoarder's house because it's kind of messy, but it doesn't really seem that way. Well, we'll find out in the rest of the pictures, I'm sure. But it's fascinating to me. It's just like, look at all this stuff. How long do you think this place was empty like this? Like, just standing here. I have no idea. Let's go to the next image, shall we? There's the living room. Wow. 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 So much wow. Okay. Well then. There are just so many things going on in this picture, aren't they? So, there's like a fireplace in the corner. That's what that thing is. I assume to the right, judging by what I can see on the floor, is there's like a little window kind of half bar. That's the kitchen. Now, so far, if you put a lot of work into this place, it could be kind of cute. It could be a nice little place. It needs some cleaning. It needs a lot of cleaning. I'm seeing cobwebs literally all over the place. Like, it needs a huge amount of cleaning. All this stuff has to be taken out of here. Like, what's with all the lamps attached to desks? Like, just pointed directly down coffee tables. They're not desks. Like, I have so many questions. The Bombdat's chair over there just completely destroyed. There's obviously some sort of gaming, or was a gaming setup for that tiny TV over there. Just all these things. Is that a microwave on that red table? Is that a second microwave? I don't know that it is, but it looks like a second microwave. Okay, let's just go to the next image. Let's just... Here's... Wait, I thought we already saw the kitchen. Is this a second kitchen? Hold on. I went back and checked, and yeah, this is a different room. With another refrigerator. It might be a deep freezer. I could be, I could be wrong. It could be a deep... I have a stand-up deep freezer, so it could be that. But look at just, like, the age of all this stuff. It's like a weird time capsule. Like, all this stuff is just here. And usually in these, I'm more, like, laughing at things, but I'm honestly just fascinated. But believe me, there's more to this place than meets the eye. Much like your Transformers. Except this one isn't a pleasant surprise. But we'll get to that. Let's go to the next image. Here's the... Yeah, I guess it is a deep freezer. Or two of them. I thought there was a stove next to it at first, but it looks like a second freezer. I don't know what this stonework stuff is for, but there seems to be a little room in there. Some kind of little room. I can't figure out exactly what's going on in that little room. But there it is. It's a tiny room. And so far, like I said, with a heap of cleaning and a lot of restoration, this place could be kind of a small, cute little house. I could see this. I could see this being something. Let's go to the next one. There's, I guess, another angle of that same room, and look at the amount of just so many books. I'm not gonna lie. When I worked construction one time, we had to redo this house, and they left a whole bunch of stuff in it, and we found mountains of books. And a lot of them were really good. I was able to get some of them because the guy who owned the place was just like, yeah, I'm throwing them all out. Just take whatever you want. So we did. I was able to grab a couple of them, and I was just like fascinated. But yeah, no, that's so many books. I can't read what they all are. But yeah, wow. Let's go to the next image then. There's more. There are more books on another shelf. And I believe we're heading to the the basement. I think this leads down to the basement. This is a neat way to design. I will say this. It's a little weird because it looks like it's not finished properly there. Like you could kind of cut off of the paneling there. You kind of should have finished that. Or at least painted that concrete. Done something with it to make it a little more, you know, look a little better. But I like this kind of design. I like this kind of like, it's a room but also stairs down. And it's like, oh, that's neat. I get it. That's kind of cool. It's unique. I could see that. I could see that. That's workable. Let's go to the next image. Oh. So that's what was in that little room. A incredibly depressing looking single bedroom. Oh, that's rough. That is... Oh my god, look at the cobwebs on the ceiling and that busted AC. And, oh no. Oh, this is... Someone lived in this. That's the most terrifying part of this. Someone with a radiator that close to the bed, too. This was somebody's whole life. All these just random CDs on this dirty ass desk. Wow. And a scale. There's a random scale. Okay. Well, here's where things get a little bit weirder. If this wasn't weird enough for you, here's where things start to get even stranger. So, remember those stairways to the basement? This is them. Oh dear. Oh, that's foreboding. That's not a good. Oh, that's not a good. What's in the basement, guys? What's in the basement, my dudes? Do we want to go find out? I mean, we're gonna. Let's go to the next image. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, look at the cobwebs. Look at just the dirt. Just everywhere. Just... The most horrifying part about all of this is that you know, given the state of all these things, given the way all this stuff looks, that someone lived in this. This was multiple people's lives. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Let's go to the next image. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Oh, that's awful. That's really awful. That is... Wow. What... I don't know what the big hole in the roof there is for, but... Oh, man. These look like crime scene photos. I'm not gonna lie. This looks like the kind of thing where they're just like... They found out he had a prison in his basement. It would be like this. Yeah. It just... This level of dirty... I don't know what that is all over the floor. I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if I want to know. I realize that is a mattress on something. I don't know exactly what or how or anything. I don't want to ask questions. It's just... Someone lived on that, and you can tell they did. You can tell they did. And it's... Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go to the next image. Oh, well... There's a bunch of stuff in the corner. Huh. Well, we found the door, I guess. Wow. I'm not even sure what half of this stuff is. I see pots. I see bags. But there's just stuff. It's just so much... Oh, wow. This is weird. This is weird. This is really, really weird. This is a super weird episode. I think the Fallout name is getting more and more accurate, because even in that game, when you build your own little, town house stuff, it's still just like, there's always junk, and it's hard to clean up everything, because sometimes it's just, no, that's environmental, you can't. Yeah, I'm getting that here. Let's go to the next image. Oh, that's the bathroom. Hey, there it is. Hey, wow. Life in the dream house. Holy shit, dude. Look at this fucking everything. The cabinet doors are coming off. That water heater had some kind of electrical malfunction. You can see the burn on it. And is it just sitting on bricks? I think it's just sitting on bricks. Wow. Yeah. Okay. That's the sink. And this place is, like, thoroughly creepy and depressing. We have one more inside image, which is the shower. There it is. There's the shower, kids. Don't you just want to just grab a shower in there? Isn't that something that you would want? This place is terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. This is really creepy. There's something altogether unsettling about this entire place. But let's go back outside. This is the front, I believe. Here we are, with like 6 different kinds of windows. Or the side, because there's that moped again. And there's that weird machine. I don't know what it is, but there it is. There's the side. Wow. Again, this place could use a lot of work. We have one more image, and that's this one. This is the shed. We didn't go in the shed. There's no pictures of it in the shed, I guess. It's just there. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, I actually have one more image. It's this one from the street. Oh, it's a truck. Oh, it's some kind of truck with a thing on it. There's multiple vehicles in this yard. Well, you know, it's for sale. If you should so want to buy this, it is yours for the buying, kids. I have literally no idea where this place is. I don't recognize any of this. This is weird, but there you go. There it is. Another weird find from your favorite space friend Moonhorse. I don't think this is being sold as some kind of scam. I don't think this is being sold as someone being like, I'm gonna make it rich. Like, no, this was literally someone, because it even said in the listing, I read that part of the listing. The listing is very sparse, which is the reason why I'm not just reading it to you, because there's really nothing in it except, like, the lot is this big. There are things on it. But one of the things is that it is a state sale, so it has been reclaimed by the state, and now they're selling the property as is for you to do whatever you want with it. So, I'm not gonna lie, this is the kind of place that it's neat. I don't know where it is. If I knew where it was, that would be a bigger factor. And if I had the money to fix it up. This would be, even with its little basement, like basement rooms can be kind of neat if they're done right, and it would take a hell of a lot of cleaning and a hell of a lot of restoration work, and I don't think I could do all that. I think that would be somebody else's project, I'll be honest with you, but it does look pretty neat. I will give it that. It's a neat design, but at the same time, not the best. Not a huge fan. But that's it for this episode. So, thank you all for being a part of this. If you enjoyed this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I have a merch store. I have a Ko-Fi. We even sell the title card to this wonderful show. You can get it on a t-shirt, or a coffee mug, or a shower curtain. I sell everything. Just go check it out. Anyway, if you have your own weird listings and things like that you think that I'd be interested in for this show, send it to my subreddit, r/MoonhorseStories, and I will definitely check it out. And, yeah, that is it, kids. Thank you all for being here. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.